Hey, so I wanted to record this super quick video simply because I think that it might be valuable for some of you guys. This is an anytime flow that I've built for another client of mine, and what it does is it generates a Whop payment link as soon as a contract is signed, right? So this client specifically, they use PandaDoc. As soon as a client signs a contract inside of PandaDoc, this workflow here gets triggered, and that will generate a Whop payment link that then gets sent automatically to the client, right? So the way it works is pretty simple. We have, I've added a webhook, right, from N8N, a webhook URL. Inside of the PandaDoc webhook section, there is a section specifically for that. And I set the trigger to be contract completed, right? As soon as a contract is complete, as soon as they've signed it and pressed finish, that's gonna trigger this workflow. And then we have two options now. We essentially added on the contract a box that's gonna say whether the contract is a pay in full. It's a 6 month contract, right? So the box essentially says whether it's a pay in full, so whether the client is going to pay in full or whether they're gonna break the payment down into monthly installments. If it's a pay in full, then that's gonna be routed to this side of the flow here, to this branch here. And if it's a monthly payment, then in that case, it's gonna go this way. So the way I set it up is we're hitting this Whop endpoint here from the Whop API. Here we have our API key, and then here we have the JSON, the request that we're sending to that API, and we have the product ID, the plan type, the billing period, the base currency, the initial price, which is going to come from the contract, the renewal price, which is also going to come from the contract, the trial period days, the payment link description, the stock, then the visibility, and the description. Now, the reason why the billing period and the trial period days is set to 183 days is because this is a 6 months contract. So essentially, the billing period obviously is going to be 6 months, so 183 days, accounting for those months that have 31 days. And the reason why the billing period and the trial period days are set to 183 days is because this is a 6 months contract, and so we want to account for that. We set 183 because we want to account for those months that have 31 days as well, right? Then after that, we make a request to HubSpot, which is the CRM that the company is using, and then from that, we send an email to the client with the payment link. And then we have a similar setup for the monthly payment link. In this case, we have the same API, same authorization, of course. Really, the only thing that's different is the billing period, because now they obviously get billed once every 30 days and not every 183 days. And the trial period days, because it takes this company specifically a week before they start working with the client. And obviously, the client gets charged a prepayment, and that prepayment also includes the first month. So that's why the trial period days is set to 37 days, because that accounts for both the first week, the activation week, and then also for the first month. And then we have the same step to send the email from HubSpot. Of course, if you don't have HubSpot, you might want the email to be sent from Gmail or from another email provider, but nonetheless, the logic stays exactly the same. So there you have it. This is a quick video that I wanted to record once again to just kind of show you how this setup would work in case you use Whop, and in case you wanted the ability to create custom Whop payment links automatically using the API. So hopefully you guys found this video valuable, and I'll see you in the next one.